daily. And I have to be honest with you, I think it needs to, if that is what they determine and decide to stay with, it needs to be simplified. I can remember Mr. McAuliffe when he was here, Mr. Sanjanet, Mr. McAuliffe, myself, we sat trying to determine how to set up town meeting dates. And we were in that meeting how long? Trying to determine exactly what the charter wanted, what they wanted us to do. And there was, what, 4 of us in there. And we didn't come to a definitive decision. So, yeah, there are changes definitely that needs to be made. It needs to be simplified.
Well, I know that your job keeps you more than busy. I know that your department works incredibly hard to accomplish an awful lot, so your willingness to serve the community even further is extraordinary. My question is, do you feel comfortable that you'll have the time to commit to probably the most important committee we'll ever appoint? Yes.
I'm an empty nester. I have a husband that has his own interests. I have mine. But as town clerk, I have lived here all my life, and I know I'm one of the very few people that can actually say that. I've lived here 2 months out of my life. I was in Waterbury, Connecticut, because that's where I was born, but for the rest of the time, I've lived here all my life. And I think some good could happen, and I would like to be a part of that. So much so that I actually called the Ethics Commission today, just to get a determination as to the possibility of my being appointed. And she saw no problem as long as I was not receiving compensation, and I assured her that that was not a problem.
Yeah, we talk to them all the time, too.
Yeah.
Actually, I've taken up enough of your time. I am grateful that you specifically are interested. I think that you can, as you say, give a lot of guidance and a lot of information to this committee, and they're certainly going to need it. It's a monumental task and a tremendous responsibility, because all of our futures are essentially in their hands to begin.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Selectman Cronin.
Well, thank you. Well, I would say thank you for stepping up and putting your name in. I'll ask the same question, but just on a personal note, I met you many years ago when I first came here, and you were in the building department and so on, and thank you for all you do.
Oh, you're welcome.
But anyway, the question I have, and it sounds like you've answered most of it. You've obviously read the charter. You deal with it all the time. You think it's outdated?
Oh, definitely.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And do you think that we can get to the resolutions that we need as a community with this charter commission, and being a part of that? I imagine that there'll be some very difficult conversations, to go around the table.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I don't know what the resolution is, to be honest with you, but I'm willing to put in the time and the effort that it will take to get there.
Great. All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm choking.